1997 British Touring Car Championship in TOCA Touring Car Championship, and it's been quite a while since I've recorded an episode of this season. Does that mean I've forgotten about the pain of being menued week in and week out? Absolutely not. However, I am keeping perspective, because in real life the 1997 championship was decided this weekend. It was all over. So if I can keep things alive for just a few races longer, I'll be very happy indeed.
Here we are for rounds 17 and 18 of the championship from Snetterton. Qualifying for the first race is due to start, so let's see who comes out on top.
Oh, okay. I've done a lot less practice for this one coming into it, because you know what, I feel like maybe some time away, a bit of like refreshment, and just coming in fresh is the way to go, and the way to attack. It's a very simple circuit, Snetterton. This layout being used up until 2010, and they switched it to 2011, so it's a bit longer. There's an infield section. There's no need to over-practice. Let's just get in. Maybe brake a little bit earlier in some places, but otherwise this is fine. This is cool. I haven't run the new version of Snetterton that much, but I must admit, I think from my limited exposure to both layouts, I do prefer this one. The sweeping turns 1 and 2. I wonder if it's worth going down to 5th for that one. Calmer on the approach now. Still a bit late on the brakes, but that was slightly better. Nice and smooth through there. I think I styled that one out. That was a little bit out of control. But this is much better. Loads better. Oh, there we go. There we go, nice and gentle. I'm worried about the qualifying, to be honest, because in real life it was double poles for Alain Menu. He was on the push to get the championship done here, and I do wonder if the AI will slightly follow suit. That was quite tidy though, that was quite nice. Maybe a different story when there's other cars there, but for now, very nice. Oh. Yeah, too late, too much. Cut the corner. Might have actually been quicker, let's see. It's actually going to be quicker, isn't it? Stewards might look into that one. Oh, Plato keeps Menu away from the extra point, but it's Renault 1-2, that's not ideal. Beeler from Thompson from Bincliffe, we are not in the top 8. And we're down in 12th. I still think I could find a bit more time. We're in the ballpark, but hopefully we can make some places up in the race, or get punted. Probably that.
The cars are ready to start the first race, so let's join them down on the grid.
Okay, usual thing of an okay launch. A little bit slower here, Warwick behind us. In real life, oh god, I didn't like those sounds. Yeah, in real life, Cleland got his best qualifying of the year so far. In real life, he got 10th, and then I think he was like 6th or 7th in the race. So it was a decent race for him. Obviously, we want to aim slightly higher than what he really got. It's a decent start, though. We can see the Renaults early doors. Oh, we've been hit. No. Oh, yeah. Absolutely steamrollered through there. We're stuck in the gravel. I almost felt it as soon as I said that's a really good start, we can see the Renaults. I almost knew that in the next, like, we just got steamrolled by the Audi. How was that Audi carried so much speed through there? No point questioning it, no point getting angry about it, because whatever. But guess what? If that's the way we're going to play it, if we're not giving any cool, I can do that too. Okay. Might just stay behind the Nissan through this corner. Nissan almost steamrollering teammate Warwick there. Oh, they're taking a little chunk out of that corner. That's okay. Maybe not as much as I did in qualifying, but fine. Past the sinking Bincliffe. Does sound like a cruise ship when I said the sinking Bincliffe. Here lies the wreckage of the sinking Bincliffe. Such a like tactile, adaptable name. Like bans off YouTube for swearing 1 minute, and then the remains of a historical ship the next. Anything but a racing driver, though, apparently. Frankie Bubbles up next. We will stay behind up to here because I just feel like we'll get past in the first bit and then he'll power out. Ooh, bit of a moment up ahead for Rickard Rydell. Back up to 6th. Nissan next. We are past the halfway point. The recovery has been okay, but the Renaults are just going to have disappeared up the road. So we're again aiming for 3rd. Past Leslie. 4 seconds up to the Honda next. Is it going to be both the Hondas? Tarquini and Thompson. Oh, I've gone in too late on the brakes. That was just purely me. That was silly. That was there. Hands up on that one. That was rubbish. Oh! Well, it's catching. David Leslie is off and has lost the place as well. He's lost a couple. And I've now got an extra 1.8 seconds now to catch up to the next Honda. Gained a bit of time, but not loads. Again, I've gone a bit deep into there. More haste, less speed, as the saying goes. Oh. Whoops. Oh no, there's battery issues in the Vectra. Thank God this isn't the hybrid area, or we'd really be in trouble. Fortunately, the low power now means I've only lost access to the radio, which is fine, I can live without it. See, much nicer approach there. Much worse cornering there. It is very frustrating that if I hadn't been tipped around on lap 1, I think the win was there again. So frustrating that basically I just get arbitrarily knocked around. And I'm kind of just stuck. Ooh. having to fight my way back through. Like the AI is just working for the Renaults just to give them a cushion. It's really annoying. Oh, we're not even going to get up to third, which I've had my own mistakes as well. This is the thing, you don't get tips round on lap 1 and it's just a completely different race. I don't go rushing into corners then, because I'm third on lap 1. I know I was probably about 5th when I got tipped round, but I was in a good position behind the Honda and the Audi. I reckon I could have gotten round them and been chasing the Renaults at the end of lap 1. It's frustrating, but look, I get that's the deal at the minute.
And what a race
It's 4th.
was,
Who's won? Plato! Plato takes the win off Menu. He's still in the top 2. Of course he is. But Thompson 3rd. We are 4th. Just ahead of Tarquini. Splitting the Hondas. The Audi's sinking once again. Incredible scenes. Derek Warwick is in the top 10 for the first time. For the first time, our teammate has a point. I think it might have been helped by the fact that we got stuck up against a Volvo. I think it was Kelvin Burt, who was a long way back, because we were in the gravel with him for quite a while, playing in the sandpit. So in real life, the championship was still alive at this point. Menu won race 1, and he would grab pole again for race 2. But Bieler overtook Plato, and that just about kept the championship alive, because at this point I think Bieler was the main competition rather than Plato. So yeah, the championship was still going into race 2, but Menu was on it again. Thankfully he's not picked up a pole or a win so far. He has still gained points on us though, which is very annoying. Look, if we can just qualify around the same place, have a similar lap 1 but just stay out of trouble, we might pick up a win here. We still might end up ultimately losing points to Alain Menu, but I'm just trying to I just want to grab what I can and keep it alive. I know we're going to need a little bit of luck and a real kind of out of character moment from Alain Menu to really get us back into it. If it happens, it's a pleasant surprise, but I'm not heavily counting on it. Let's just do what we can. Yeah, that's not the way to do one. Trying to push it too much. I'm very happy with how chill I remained though through race 1. It wasn't just that, it was just kind of just resignation of this again. So yeah, I mentioned race 1. Cleland had his best qualifying of the season, 10th, 7th in the race, decent. Race 2, he had issues, qualified down in 15th, then had a puncture in the race, finished 2 laps down in 16th. So it's not a great omen. Tried to stick in 5th for that one though. That might be a bit quicker. That felt good. Okay, I'm not sure how good that final corner was, but we're going to charge the line. Okay. About the same, really.
Well, it was a very tight session.
Of course, Menu picks up the point. He's on pole ahead of Plato. Thompson 3rd. There's your top 3. Pretty much sorted. Bieler and Bincliffe just behind, but they will probably struggle from there. Warwick is having a very good weekend. He's up in 10th, just ahead of us. Derek Warwick comes alive. We are 11th, which is fine. It's about where we expected to be.
Here we go again then, with the second race of the day.
good start. Or so I thought. That felt really good then. Very frustrating. Bloody hell, and the amount of speed that the Nissan's carried. Ooh! Poo did come out, yeah. Right, go on, you guys fight each other. Let's see if we can try and gain... Nope, maybe not this time, but we'll follow them through into here. Warwick at the minute up in 7th. Warwick taking a bite out of an Audi. What has happened to Derek Warwick this weekend? Where's this been all season long? We'll leave Warwick and Binkcliffe to have a little bit of a duel. But my goodness. Okay. Another Audi with, I think, what looks like a Volvo ahead. If I can divinate my pixels appropriately. I believe I can. I'm going to go up the inside of this next one. Ugh. Just so scared of... Oh, to be fair, I didn't need to be that scared. I was so scared of getting tipped then. I've gone close to the inside and scrubbed off some speed, but we're okay. I was worried that that was going to be a pinch point for us getting steamrollered, but it seems like they take that corner appropriately. And while it's been a less advantageous lap 1 than in race 1, up until the point I was tipped round, obviously, this slower approach means, you know, we're now in a better position in race 2 at this point than we were in race 1. The question is it still too slow to catch up to the Renaults? I feel like this is a mistake. I might just let the Volvo go. Oh, right, no, the Volvo's actually braked. Okay, that's okay. Oh, but there's a Renault there. Interesting. The Renault hasn't gotten away. Oh. Correction, one of the Renaults hasn't gotten away. I wonder who it could be. Ooh, Thompson. It's been very racy. More so and more so. More so and more so. I'm going to stick with it. More so and more so throughout the season. Thompson has been... He's been getting quicker. Oh, seems like a terrible approach. There's Plato. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. I think we all saw that coming, really, didn't we? Didn't see that coming, though. Just unbelievable. Oh. This game, honestly, I feel like goes out of its way to piss you off. At no point at any of... like, they were just following through there nicely. We've kept a consistent speed through there as of they, but for some reason, at that point in the race, on that lap, how has he just blown through and just completely rolled us? So this is the corner where he just absolutely blew through us. And as you can see, we've kept a consistent gap from them this time. So how on earth on that particular lap have they managed to do that to us? It's Rydell, I think. Just nonsense. Just complete, like, I don't know if scripted is the word, but like, there's definitely some chicanery and some bullshit in there where the game absolutely goes out of its way to be like, we could actually take the player out now. So we are going to change something about the AI's approach to make sure that that car can just steamroller through a section quicker than usual. That's why it's annoying. Not the fact that it happens, but the fact that the game goes out of its way to just beat the shit out of you. We're almost up to Plato, who, fun fact, he finally got his first win in BTCC in this race, which I thought it was quite apt he won the first one. But yeah, in real life, race 2 at Snetterton, after showing such promise at the start of the season, looking like he was going to win after getting, you know, some poles early doors, it took until now for Plato to get his first BTCC win. And his teammate Menu finished just behind him, and that was enough for Menu to secure the 1997 British Touring Car Championship. And the race report even said, we knew this from literally from day one in Donington, we knew this was going to happen, and he's done it now. There was going to be just no other champion in 1997. Yes, Plato at one point was the closest, then Bieler, the reigning champion, tried to take the fight to him, but just nowhere near. It was always going to be Alain Menu, which is something I fear is what we're going to experience here. But the difference is, we are still alive, and we are still in the championship. For much longer, I don't know. But we come away with a 4th and a 3rd place. Look at how agonisingly close to 2nd we are. Thompson just hangs on.
A comfortable victory in the end then for Menu, who drove a superb race.
Of course he did. Menu wins by 14 seconds from Thompson. We are 3rd ahead of Plato. Rydell in 5th. Warwick does drop out of the top 8. See if he hangs on for his 2nd points finish of the season. Oh, he doesn't, and he falls a long way out. Kelvin Burt, see, his points finish I think was mainly down to us, wasn't it? Because we ended up just holding up Kelvin Burt. I say we held him up. We were taken out, and he just caught in the melee. So Menu is now over a race weekend clear. So it's 32 points for a race weekend. If you win both races and get both poles, he's 36 clear. Even if I tried to set myself the challenge of, oh, can we still be in the championship mathematically by the final, like, weekend of the season, even that, I think, would still be a tall order. Like, that's how tough Menu is in this game. And as we reach the end of quarter 3, our summary shows that with only 1 finish outside of the podium places, but the thing is we only picked up 1 win. And with Menu not finishing outside of the top 2, we need those wins more than anything. Consistency has to be super high. The final 3 rounds, all tracks we've been to before, starting up next with the nerve-shredding Thruxton. So the thing is, coming into this, we could still do quite well. It's going to be so tense again, though. Just handling on a knife edge, potentially being tipped out at high speed and being sent spinning through the fields. But thank you so much for watching. No, it's not been a bad day. Like, I'm letting the game bother me less. I've just lowered my expectations a lot. The game does shove a target on your back, and that target will remain at Thruxton. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.